suffer for me. Sweet mother, I never forget you.
Magasimba ere. I am so sorry I've been gone for as long as I've been gone. I really don't have a genuine reason or an excuse why I've been gone that long. However, I am really excited to be back. I'm really excited to resume our lessons from where we left over. I'm going to jump right into it real quickly. But before I do, I just hope everybody's staying safe. Please do whatever you can to stay safe. But as promised, let's get into it. Now, there's a very interesting thing I love about Shona or the Shona language. Most words, one single word has two meanings. I looked it up in the dictionary, but see, I've already forgotten. There's actually a pretty fancy word for one word that has two meanings. So Shona is not exempt from that. We have many words that actually have two meanings. We're going to look at some of the words today. The thing I like about that is, in my opinion, it gives you, you learn one word and you've already got two meanings. So it's a buy one, get one free. And then you get to learn the language a little bit quickly because you remember, oh, I remember this word means this and this word also means this. Okay, I've rambled on enough. So the first word I want us to look at is moon. Now, the word moon, okay, let me not do it that way. I'll give you the Shona word and I'll give you the two English words. That sounds a little bit better. Okay, so there's a word called mwezi. Mwezi. Remember your vowels. Mwezi. Mwa, mwe, mwi. Za, ze, zi. Mwezi. This is from our old lesson. So mwezi actually has two meanings. The first meaning is moon. The moon is called mwezi, and a month is also called mwezi. Now, there's a little bit of a cheat on this one because they would measure a month based on the moon's rotation. Okay, we have a full moon, waxing gibbous moon. Okay, we're back to full moon. So it's been a whole month. So that's why you get the two different words. So if you say mwezi, it means a month. If you say mwezi, it also means the moon. So that's another 2-for-1 word for you. Then, still up in the sky, zuva. Just like the moon, zuva means sun, like the sun in the sky. Zuva also means day. Now, like, remember how they used to measure the day, the months using the moon? They would also measure the days using the sun. Oh, the sun is up, that's the beginning of one day. Oh, the sun is down, that's the end of one day. So that's why Zura and sun, Zura means sun, it also means day. Then this one is a bit of a cheat as well. It's muromo. Muromo. Muromo means mouth. And muromo also means somebody who's a bit of a trouble causer. You know what I mean? There's a phrase, ni muromo. Like, that guy just causes trouble. He always causes, like friction and stuff. But it all comes, back from the mouth again because the person's a little bit mouthy. But those are the two words. If you say muromo, you mean a mouth. If you say muromo, you mean a person, that means someone who's just like a trouble causer. Like, no. Stay away from him. Ane muromo. Again, there's another word we can use vowels on. Muromo. Mame, mimo, mu. Rare, riro, okay, let's try it again. Mame, mimo, mu for the mu. Rare, ri, ro for the second part. Mame, mi, mo. Muro, mo. Makes the word so much easier, just using our vowels. One of my favorite ones is mbudzi. Mbudzi. Mbudzi is a goat. That's the most commonly used word. Mbudzi, goat. However, Mbudzi is also the month of November. Mbudzi is a goat. Mbudzi is the month of November. Now, talking of the month of November, I'm going to digress just a little bit just to tell you a little fun fact. Zimbabweans are very superstitious about getting married in November. We do not get married in November. It's taboo. If someone invites you to their wedding in November, people are probably not going to show up. The elders are probably going to tell you not to do it. The reason being, they say if you get married in November, it's going to be a lot of bad luck for you. So people just stay away from getting married in November. I don't know how closely you follow Zimbabwean politics. We had the Prime Minister Morgan Tsvangirai. His second marriage, he got married in November, and it was an uproar. I mean, the all the traditional people are like, no, you can't do this. Why are you doing this? Blah blah blah. But anyway, you cannot get married in the month of Mbudzi. Mbudzi, November. Mbudzi, goat. And another word I like is furo. Okay? Some people say furu, some people say furo. It means the same thing. Okay, so the first part, furo, is a pasture. You know, where your cows, animals go out and eat, they call it a furo. Okay, and then foam, if somebody is foaming at the mouth or foam is coming out, that's also known as furo. Like I said, some people call it furu, some people call it furo, but that's another word. Pasture, furo. Foam, furo. Mafuro. Pastures, mafuro. A lot of foam. So, and then one of my favorite ones is nzara. Okay, so let me tell you what the word means first, and then I'll digress again a little bit. You know, I love to digress a little bit. Nzara means your nails. Nzara. And then nzara also means hungry. But we'll look at this again in another lesson, pronunciation of different words. Some people say nzara. Nzara. But that's not what we're doing today. Today we just want to understand nzara is your nail, and nzara also means hungry. Ndrukunzwa nzara, I am hungry. Again, we're going to do vowels. Nza, 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 nzara, nzara. Okay? 10 points if you spell that correctly. So nzara means nail. Nzara also means hungry. And then one of my favorite ones, I know I'm saying this for all the words that these are my favorite ones, but I love Shona that much, okay, is denga. But the word denga means, it has at least 4 meanings. Denga means sky, denga means heaven, denga means ceiling, denga means roof, and denga just means up. There you go. That is the best deal ever. 5 meanings for one word. So I guess you have to see what context it's being used in. If someone says, tell some denga, you know, they're not telling you look into heaven. You just look in the upwards, in the upwards direction. Says, kaenda kudenga, he went to heaven. You know, so that's the word denga. Again, da, de, nga, denga, denga. You get 10 points if you spelled that one correctly. I'm taking tally at the end of the class. And then another word I like is imba. This is again, when we do the pronunciation class, it will make a whole lot more sense. But imba is a house. IMBA. Imba is a house. And imba, spelled exactly the same way, but just pronounced a little bit differently, means sing. It's like telling someone to sing. Imba, imba, imba. It's another word, one word, 2 meanings. Imba, sing. Imba, house. From that, another word is godo. Godo, godo. Godo means 2 things. Godo means a lump. If you have, you know, sugar, which is why I used to hear it a lot, and you put your spoon in it and then used it to stir, after a while the sugar clumps up. Godo. Godo also means grudge or jealousy. So if someone does something bad to you and you're still angry about it, after a while you say ndine godo. I have a grudge, I have a lump. Ndine godo. And then also, godo, you can use it. You can even use it for soap. If it's a small little piece of soap, the godo recipo. Godo, ausadaro sugar, and godo. Or godo can also mean grudge. Then there is tsika. 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 Tsika means to step. Tsika. And it also means culture. So tsika zedu means our culture. Tsika zedu, like I'm actually breaking one of our tsika. Because in our culture, a man should never wear his hat inside the house. So that's against our tsika. I know you're asking me why I'm doing it. It's such a nice hat. I love this hat. I've been wearing it for 3 days straight. But in our tsika, in our customs, in our cultures, a man should not wear his hat inside the house. That's just an example of tsika. Or again, in our tsika, you greet somebody when you see them. That's our culture. And then again, there's tsika, step. Diani atsika apa. Who stepped on that? Then one of my favorite ones is moyo. Moyo is also a totem. It's a very common totem. My mom so happens to be a moyo. She's from a place called Murewa, and she's a moyo muzukuru. There's different types of moyos. We'll talk about that again in another lesson. So my work is cut out for me. We are going to be busy and it's going to be fun and very exciting. I promise. But moyo means heart. Moyo. Moyo. Moyo means heart. And then, again, this is a little bit of a cheat. Moyo also means longing or craving. If you're craving something, like, you are hungry and you walk past a place where, like something smells really good and really delicious. You say, chirikundinzwisa moyo. I want that. I'm craving it. I want it. You're giving me that craving. That's a moyo. Chirikundinzwisa moyo. So moyo is heart. Moyo also means craving. Then there's rara. This is singular. We're going to have another lesson where we're going to talk about singulars and plural. Rara is singular for just a piece of dirt. Marara is a lot of dirt. One piece of dirt is rara. Okay? Rara also means sleep, but it's pronounced rara. We'll talk about it again when we do the enunciating and pronouncing lesson. But rara and rara, one means sleep, one means one piece of dirt. And then there is porta. I know I'm going to catch a lot of slack for this. People are going to tell me, no, that's not correct. You didn't use it correctly. But porta means turn. Porta ne up. Porta ne up. You just made a turn. Okay. Porta also means beg. Let me justify that. If you say nda porta, remember nda means me. Porta means I am begging. Nda porta, I am begging. So the porta part of it means beg. And the last one, also one of my favorite ones, is gore. Gore. Gore means a whole year. Gore rapera. Gore also means cloud. So you can say gore to mean a whole year, and you can also say gore to mean cloud. Okay? Similarly, if you plural both words, they plural the same way. Years, many years, makore, kwapura, makore. And if there's a lot of clouds, kune makore. So they both plural the same exact way. I'll cut this lesson short right here, but I hope you enjoyed this lesson. It's so good to be back. I look forward to doing the next lessons. And until we meet again, musara zvakanaka, itirwai zvakanaka. Ndinokuonai pachidzidzo chinotevera.